What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? T to the M to the IDD, and I am back with another video. Now, I know I'm late to the party, but I got the Z6 III, so why not use it? And this video specifically is my photo walk in New York City. Now, first of all, thank you for everybody that came out, showed love, and supported. You know, all the time we have people coming from everywhere. We have Detroit, we have Ohio, we have Chicago. We have a lot of places, okay? We got Georgia, Jersey, New York. Everybody showed up, showed out, got some amazing content. Now, with that being said, we still have 2 more spots available for the T-Mid DMV photo walk, okay? This is the last one for me of the year. Okay, so make sure you are there. We got models. We're gonna have an amazing time. Hope to see you there. Now, this particular day was the photo walk, right? And I've done these since 2022, so I'm pretty much seasoned in having these events. Okay, now what I typically do is I have my camera set up, which is the Sony A7S III, and then I have my photos set up. Normally during these events, I do not ever get to take photos because there's a lot of other things going on. But in this case, I said, let me try to do a few photos as well. So you can see I'm got several different cameras working, and so as the event started. All right, so these are the models that we have. We have Miss Chiamaka, okay. We have Miss Daria, okay. We have Miss Kimberlyn, and we have Miss Selena. I started out with just the Sony, just video, and everything was going well, okay? Now, I knew that this particular place, New York, would be a lot more hectic because you have the congestion of where I wanted to shoot, which was Soho. I mean, what is more New York than Soho, all right? Added to that, I picked one of the most popular streets, so I knew it was going to be difficult maneuvering with the models and photographers and just how many people it was in our group. We made it happen. Security did come out and look at us like we were crazy and like they wanted to say something initially, but after a while things got to flowing and they didn't say anything, okay? But this is where the Z6 III comes in. Once I realized I wanted to get a few shots just to help tell the story and show you all kind of the vibe along with the video, I had to make a choice. And you know, I'm used to having my Z8, but I had to send that back to Nikon. And so the best option for me in this case was to put the Z6 III in action. It's almost giving me a vibe of something I can trust alongside the Z8. The Z8, I trusted wholeheartedly with video and photo. So I pulled out the Z6 III and decided to put the Sony A7S III back in the bag. And that was hard for me to do because anytime I video something, ever since 2016, it's mainly been with my Sony A7S II or A7S III. But because of this event, I knew that I had to make a decision. I'm here to say I am very happy with the results that I've gotten from the Z6 III thus far. I think I've had it about a month. I've done several different shoots with it, and this really put it to the test for me. I got to shoot video, right? Now, one of my gripes with this camera was going to be the 4K 120 DX crop. And you know what? I'm not as upset as I thought I was going to be about this crop factor. Now, maybe if I was in more confined spaces, it would bug me just a little bit more. But since I had the space that I had in this particular area with the 35 millimeter and having that cropped in with the 4K 120, I was still happy with it. So I guess you need to try some things before you make a judgment in my case, because it wasn't really a problem. Now, with that 4K 120, you might say, well, why don't you use 4K 60? I think I've just used 4K 120 so much that 4K 60 doesn't look as slow-mo to me. And you know, that is personal preference as well. All right. So we got our first location out the way. And mind you, this is a photo walk. So my intention was to start at Soho and make it to the Hudson River. That absolutely did not happen. I think we made it one block. And then everyone was like, hey, where are we walking? So I was like, okay, I see what this is going to be. So we get some more shots right here. And this is like the main street. Okay, this is the main intersection. It was crazy, but it had beautiful architecture, beautiful buildings. Everything was absolutely perfect right here. Now, I did come here to actually look at this area before I decided to go here. So I knew some of the shots and framings that I had in mind that I thought people would use. Since we were here, I typically do 2 outfits at a minimum. So we had to change out. And this is when I really put the Z6 III through its paces. Okay. I had my GoPro on. I had the Z6 III getting video of everybody. And then I switched to photo mode. And I tried to get some photos of everybody as much as I can while still organizing and making sure things are running smoothly. Now, if you ask me if I have any gripes with the Z6 III, this may be a firmware update that needs to happen. But right now, one of the things that I'm running into with the Z6 III is I'll have it on and I'll be shooting. And then what happens is I let it go to sleep. Once it goes to sleep and, you know, I press the shutter button halfway just to wake it back up, it switches automatically from autofocus to manual focus. And it won't let me switch back. I have to turn it on and turn it back off. So if you ran into that, let me know in the comments. It may be a firmware update, something like that I just have to do. But in terms of gripes, that's probably the only thing that worries me at this particular moment. Small thing, but it is something. All right. We continue with this photo shoot. And man, when you say take over, absolutely took over New York City in the best fashion. Okay, everybody was safe, mind you. I know we are in the street, okay, but everybody was safe. There was even times where people stopped. Literally, it was a lot of people stopped, pulled out their phones, was recording everywhere. When I say it was a movie, it literally was a movie. Cars stopped. We had like a Bentley pull up, let us use it as a prop. You have another model in the middle of the street with 2 photographers getting shots. You got cabs going everywhere. Just that genuine New York vibe. Okay, it was absolutely perfect. New York came and showed out. Now, the rain is almost always an enemy of mine when I have these events, and it held off for me. So we have a win again. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time that the rain tried to rain me out, but we prevailed yet again. So all in all, the Z6 III right now, I am happy with the results, I'll say. And I thought the sensor would be a problem with me in terms of the resolution, because I'm used to 40 some odd megapixels. But I can say also that, that 20 something area definitely works for me in this case. And to also have the video capabilities as well. And one of the things that I can't go without saying is the flippy screen, because I absolutely need that feature nowadays with the vlogging and things like this. So there was absolutely a great time. I hope you enjoy these images that I captured, and some of the footage that I captured on the Z6 III with this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Z6 III. Okay? What's your setup? T to the M to the IDD. Peace.